Welcome back to the Stafford Motor Speedway. The 30-car field has fired. They are getting ready for the Town Fair Tire 150. Let's take a look at the starting lineup as it will scroll across the top of your screen. There will be 3 preliminary laps, Jimmy. And tonight, the weather could not be better for racing 150 laps here at the Stafford Motor Speedway. That 67-degree temperature is absolutely perfect. Now, what about the racetrack itself? As I said, it was built on a trotting track, so 15 feet from the inside, it's exactly 1/2 mile in length. What's up for grabs tonight? Well, Ryan Preece was the winner 1 year ago. He'd like to take the lion's share of this $82,000 this evening as well. Time for our eyes on drivers. And Ralph Shaheen, you're up first. Who you picking?
Well, I'm going to go with the 14, Jimmy Blewett. This is a driver who might not be up near the front early on in this race. He likes to be patient and conserve his equipment. He's a 2-time winner here, Jimmy Spencer. He comes on strong late in the race. Who are you going to watch?
I'm watching the Ron Silk car. Ever since New Hampshire, this guy has been on a tear. He has 4 top 5s in a row, 3 straight top 3 finishes. I believe this guy has a shot at this victory tonight.
I'm going to keep my eyes on a local kid. They call him the Bulldog from Meriden, Connecticut, a 3rd-generation driver by the name of Eric Berndt, starting midway in the pack on the outside of row number 6. But he finished 2nd in the most recent race, just preceding us in an SK Modified. He races here every week, Jimmy. He knows this track like the back of his hand.
That's the key to this track, Jackie. There is definitely 2 and 3 wide grooves. This guy probably could have a little edge knowing the conditions already since he was just on this track 30 minutes ago.
Field, as we said, now they qualified earlier in the day, and one of the things that the fastest driver gets to do is pick an invert. So Bobby Grigas will bring his car down in the 52 car. And by the way, that's the car. It only runs limited schedule here in the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour. That's the car that Dale Quarterly tackled the Lime Rock Park Speedway, that road course in northwestern Connecticut, and won.
What's going to be interesting to me, Jackie, tonight is some of these guys. Now we see Teddy Christopher, all-time winner here, starting in 3rd. We have Zaggity starting in 5th. Last week's winner, Priest, is starting in the back. That's what I want to talk about. The guy that pushed the envelope last week all the way back in about, what, 15th position. So this is going to be interesting. Also, Santos.
Bobby Santos, somewhat of a surprise, holds the track record here in the Mystic Missile number 4, starting mid-pack, and that was a bit of a disappointment. Some of the drivers saying that during qualifying, the cars tended to push. There you see him in the yellow number 4. A little later, we're going to tell you why that little V is on the car. But get ready, folks. As we like to say, Grandma, put your teeth in your pocketbook. It's about to get wild, NASCAR Mod Squad style. The field, 30 strong, 15 rows. Come up through the gearbox, waiting for the display of the green flag. And on the brake, look on the outside, it's young Eric Rudolph in the 98, pushing, prodding, trying to the outside. He gets the advantage over Grigas and takes over the lead. Working the outside. The blue car, the 16, that's Mike Stefanik, who's won so many times here. In fact, Stefanik has 20 victories here at the Stafford Motor Speedway in NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour racing. He is now in 2nd spot. Grigas has dropped back to the 3rd position.
Rudolph, named as leading the race, has been the guy that got beat at Monadnock 2 weeks ago. But he's starting to pull away, Jackie, from starting in the outside pole. He has the groove down, and he's starting 2-3 car lengths pull away right now.
We like to call this foreplay in 150 laps. Basically, Jimmy, as you know, what you do now, this is all about, like Ralph said, conserving your tires. Got to get, you'll see guys will start to get into single file. In fact, we've already gone midway into the pack. You got to go all the way back there to the yellow number 4 and the 46 of Brunhausen before cars are still side by side. Everybody's got a spotter right now going, get down, get down, get down.
Trying to conserve, Jackie, that's the key. You heard Ralph earlier say, can you go the whole way on a set of tires? I think we're going to see some guys make some gutsy moves early, trying to figure out if they can get their car right, put the tires on later on in the race and win. A lot of different strategies are being planned right now.
That orange car, number 76, is Eric Beers. Beers gets by him. There's our buddy, Rowan Pennick, the Bowler family, number 3. He is now moving a little bit forward from his starting spot. And meanwhile, up front, Young Eric Rudolph, driving the Charlie Rudolph prepared number 98, is doing. He's got a 5-car length advantage as we take a look at him coming out of turn number 4. Doesn't look like he's abusing the car at all.
And actually pulling away, we see his lap times starting to get a little bit quicker. Tires are up to temperature now. He knows what he has, and he's actually, there's about a 15, 18 car stretch, but he has about a 6-car length lead on him and definitely pulling away.
Field completes the 7th lap of 150 circuits. Your leader is Aaron Rudolph. Rudolph in the 98 car. As we said, this youngster has a win, a pole, a top 16 in 29 career starts. He was 9th in the 2010 points. I have been very impressed by this youngster. In fact, remember him in Anaheim 2 races ago. He ran very, very well.
Got beat right at the end by Teddy Christopher on a double foul restart, which the veteran Teddy, you know, let's face it, if you get this guy on a restart at the end of the race, he's going to give it his all and get prevail over Rudolph. But Rudolph's not letting that happen tonight. He is setting a torrid pace right now, Jackie.
Talking about Teddy Christopher, he is midway in that pack, that gaggle of cars that you're looking at. You saw the red car, the 36. Ted Christopher has won more races here at the Stafford Motor Speedway than Richie Evans, Bugsy Stevens, anybody that's ever competed here.
Jackie, the thing about Teddy, he started 3rd. He's saving his car right now. He's the type of guy, we've seen him in the past just say, hey, I'm going to ride. And he knows what he has at this point in the race. A lot of laps left, about 140 to go.
10 laps are in the books. Eric Rudolph, who has 3 wins, 2 poles, 23 top 10s, and an average finish of 9th in 33 starts.